All right, welcome back. I got my spark plug wires, my live wires. They are a very nice set of wires. Yeah, you look down on there, they wrap around. Got the holder down there. Let's see if that helps. Yep. It's a little dark right now. So see, come up. Very nice set of wires. I'm still getting a little bit of the static on my screen, you know, for my radio. So now I'm gonna try something different, but because these are, you know, really nice, you know, spark plug wires. Yeah, so really nice. They're looking real shiny and neat. Yeah. I'm also dug out my C6 rim that I've had forever. I just need to kind of toss this. This one has a big old dent in it, you know, right there. But I might take the front wheel off, or even the back wheel or whatever, and just kind of set it up there to kind of see what it looks like, you know, on the car. Because eventually I'm going to go with I think these are, let's see, the 17-inch or 18-inch, I can't remember. But I'm gonna go, once everything's said and done, I'm gonna go with what size is this? Oh, it's a 19-inch. Anyway, I'm gonna go with 18-inch rims anyway, when I get the new suspension and everything. So it'd be kind of nice to just put it on, mock it up, and look. And then, can you guys guess what I'm going to be doing here pretty soon? I'm ordering, you know, I got my blocks, a Durablock. You want a nice hard block when you're doing fiberglass to get nice and straight. It's going to be hard in some areas, you know, where it has, you know, that curve. This car is really curvy, so we got to be careful on how we sand it down and everything. I'm going with jet black, and don't kill me. This paint job right now, I mean, it looks good from far away, but if you look, see the imperfections in the hood, chips, you know, dings, and you know, it looks good from a distance, you know, looks pretty good. Let me zoom out a little bit and see. I mean, it looks like a great looking car, but once you get closer, this paint has a lot of imperfections. See how it's bubbling? I'm gonna go the cheaper route. I've painted cars with the spray gun and air compressor before. And like I said, don't kill me now, but I am gonna Rattle-Can this car. It's a 2K paint in the Rattle-Can. I'm going jet black, and you know, I'm gonna try and fix all these imperfections anyway, and I just don't have the money for a $20,000 paint job. And tell you the truth, it's gonna look way better than what I have now. I know it's gonna sound crazy. Let's see, like chips. Let's see, this paint, you know, and I got like a little. I'm gonna fix all these little gaps here. Let me get the light. So, see that little chip there. The gaps look really good, so I'm not gonna really mess with the gaps a little bit there. I do have to, you know, I'm gonna fix this gap right here and see how it closes, opens, and closes. Let's see if we can see how much we can close that gap. Clean all this up, make it look nice. But see this huge gap here? So fix that. Because this is metal. I do believe. Feels like, well, maybe not. I don't know, but it sits high, so we can fix this little level here. So we got a lot of work to do on this car. Of course, my little quick patch job. So, and maybe you can see that I repainted this whole thing because this was just it was just half of it was chipped and everything, so I just went ahead, you know, and redid the gas cap. So see, more imperfections. So I know a lot of people are like freaking out because I'm like going, you know, I'm working on my car, and they're like, you need to put a blanket over the fender. Well, this car is, paint's not that good. I mean, you see, you can really see at night all the imperfections, and then they use soft paint and then put the top on, so you can see where the top just, you can even feel it. So can't, but you can see it. I can't even buff that out because it's so, it's been on there. So see, and they even scratched right there. This side's gap, see, we can line that gap up, make it look nicer. The door gap itself, not bad. You know, I can definitely live with that. It's a little thick right there, but overall, you know, I'm probably not going to mess much with the gap. So, because it's flush here, you know, we'll see when I get closer, when I actually get sand in it, and I might build up that corner, you know, and see what we got. I mean, you can just see how disgusting this paint is in there. Let's see. And then, of course, these are going to get scratched all the hell and everything. So those are my little kick panels, but see the cracks and everything there. So yeah, it's going to cost a little bit. Not too bad though. I mean, it's going to be a cheap paint job. Most of this is just going to have to be, you know, body work. So bought some filler and everything. I think it's Car Rep is what I bought it from. Is the brand. But see, my pipes covers, besides the few scratches of, you know, getting in and out of it, much better than this paint job. And that's just a gloss black. That's nothing, you know. So yeah, I just want to show people, you know, like how crappy, you know, my paint job really is. I gotta go in here. I'm gonna have to fiberglass this up a little bit. Come on, focus. See how it's starting to split a little bit there. So I'm going to redo this hood. Like I said, jet black. And then jet black, I'm thinking satin. I'm thinking of doing the stripes. You know, what do they call the LT1 stripe? Modified, of course. A lot of people do that with their L88 hood. I think satin, having that little stripe, it comes down this way. Let me zoom out a little bit, maybe I can get a better idea. So it'll come down here, come up, and then of course the top will be right there, and then they kind of come together, you know, to a point on the hood. I think that'll look really nice and kind of give it a modern racy look. Let me know what you guys think on that. And then on the rear, I want to do stripes. Come up, satin again. We'll see if I can. It's kind of dark here. Anyway, do stripes starting. Maybe give you an idea. Let me zoom in a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. So stripes come right along where this bends. I want a stripe right there, maybe 4 inches out. You know, just a nice little stripe there with 2 little stripes on the end. I think that'll look real nice, and of course it'll wrap down, you know, across here, follow the lines, and do that satin black. I think that'd look just super nice. I might even do just like a, before I start sanding and everything, because this is crappy paint, I might just paint it, or you know, and, do a test strip to see if I like it or not, because I'm gonna have to sand it down anyway. So if I kind of do just a quick test strip, then I'll know if I want it or not. Yeah, so first things first though, I'm gonna get these front fenders put on here. You know, it gives me a winter project. Like this week is probably the last of the really nice days, and then it drops down to like 63 next week, which is still driving weather, but in the mornings, you know, it's too chilly to drive. I'll probably take it to work tomorrow, and that'll probably be it for the driving season, the end of this week. All right, yeah, that's all I got. I'm just showing you what's coming. I'm still waiting on some sandpaper, well, different sandpapers and stuff like that. And let's see, I got, oh, I bought a polisher too. So a polisher, when I get to the final end, I'll get the polisher in there. But we're kind of go over, you know, the sizes, the Durablocks and stuff as I'm working on it. I got to debadge everything, take everything off, chrome bumpers, everything. I think the first thing I'm going to do is take the hood off and kind of do like I said, a test strip before I strip it down, and refix this hood and do it in sections. So keep the hood off. So see how close that gap is. So I need to, I mean, you can't get any closer than that. So yeah, mark everything and everything to keep it the way it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do sections. Probably do the hood first, you know, and take off these, and probably take the rear deck off. And so then I'll do it in sections. I'll do this section by itself, the hood by itself, these two pieces probably at the same time, and then I'll have it all sanded before I paint. But when I'm actually painting, then I'll do the door, you know, door by itself, the whole front fender by itself, take the headlights out, do them separately. We got a lot of sanding though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can even see that. No, you probably can't. I can see it, but I can see, like, I don't know, little lines in it. I don't know if you can. Yeah. But yeah, so take everything apart. Oh yeah, I'm gonna redo these, get them nice and flush. Like I said, it's 2K paint, Rattle-Can. So well, you can see it there. See, that's what I'm trying to explain. See how these little, you can see the little fibers in there. Yeah, and this car isn't worth buffing down and trying to get all those out, and even wet sanding. It's just, there's too many imperfections. So best thing to do is restart and do everything a little more correctly. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna widen out these fenders anyway, and that's gonna be the scary part. So the first thing I'm gonna do before even sanding or anything is we're gonna widen out those fenders, get those right, and then we'll work everything else, because that way I can keep the hood closed. I could put a sheet of plastic, you know, over the engine also, because it still will leak through. So yeah, stuff like that. I'll put the top on, and then I'll put a plastic over while I'm working on these panels. And I'll save these for last. That way it's not a huge mess, and I can just blow out everything. So, all right, so we're looking good in here. It's looking real nice. I mean, that's pretty clean. So, yep. And we're running really good now. So, all right. Well, I've talked enough. So you guys have a good night.